And look at the old switch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Wi-Fi is on.
Oh, I just
Okay.
oops, I just turned the Wi-Fi off. So. Oh, look at this. We've got water coming out of the rock. I'm gonna have to climb up. Let's taste this rock water. This meal, literally, look at this. This cost me. Welcome to another video on this channel, True Budget Traveling. Thank you for clicking on the video. I do really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a little like and a comment below. Even if you don't like the video, tell me, it helps me out. Anyway, I am in the tea mountains of Sri Lanka. I've forgotten the name of the town, but we're about 30 minutes outside Ella, which is a really famous touristy place. To be honest with you, I was expecting it to be a lot different to what it was. I knew it was quite touristy, but it was way too touristy for me. I'm not usually like this, but the whole town was just basically bars playing Western music with Western food. It was really weird, and just bare foreign people. There was like no Sri Lankans around. It was really weird. Anyway, there is typically a really nice, beautiful view here, but we're so high that the clouds have come in this afternoon, unfortunately, and so you can just see this brilliant whiteness, but it's super high. And there's beautiful tea mountains there. Believe me, there is. Unfortunately, it is just a white abyss. However, I just wanted to quickly show you the house that we're staying in tonight. It's 138 years old. Yeah, 138 years old. And it was built by the British. So the Sri Lankan family that currently own this bought it off of the British 50 years ago. And this house has a lot of character, and I want to show you it. It's one of my favourite places so far for staying in. So it was £6, or about $8.50, and it comes with a free breakfast as well. At least I believe it does. Anyway, does it come with breakfast? He doesn't want to be in the video. I believe it comes with breakfast. Anyway, let me show you this place. It's really cool. So just for a start, look at these windows. These are sash windows. So in England, in Cornwall, my area of England, we have sash windows in a lot of the cottages. It's really old. It makes me feel like I'm a little bit at home, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's have a little look. Got really nice wooden windows. Look at all of this. This is beautiful windows. Old single pane style windows. It's nice and cool here as well. And here's the owner, and this is the dining area. Okay, I haven't actually seen this area. Wow. And what's behind here? Is this the kitchen? Wow, you can tell that it is an old house. It reminds me a lot about. It reminds me of the cottages in England. You know, 138 years old. That's quite an old house, but in England, it's kind of a new house. You know, we've got houses that are, you know, I lived in a house that was 400 years old, you know, but you can tell that this is an old house. You can tell just by the way that it's built and it's structured. It's quite cool. It's got like a little area up here. I don't know why, and maybe a little storage area, but you can tell that the walls are quite old. They're big and thick, and this is a fireplace. This looks really cool. You've got an old chimney up there, and you can see that this is where they heat their kettles. So I don't think. Yeah, they cook over here on their gas, which is right now a bit of an issue because the government are not doing so well in Sri Lanka in terms of petrol, diesel, gas, electricity. They're really messing it up for the local Sri Lankans. A lot of the Sri Lankan people are really angry with the government. I'm not going to go into it, but they're really angry with the government right now. There's queues for diesel, petrol. They're finding it hard to get gas. In fact, I had to get a tuk-tuk here and not the cheap bus half an hour away because none of the buses, there was 5 buses, and they didn't have any petrol. They didn't know what to do. In Ella, that particular town, no petrol. A really bad situation for the locals that can't make any money. But yeah, check this out. This is really cool. This would have been a big old fireplace. This would have been the main area that they would have cooked in, I would have assumed. But now they've moved on to gas. It's got so much character to it though. I don't know how to explain it. It's got nice big thick walls. Now again, that's about a foot and a bit in thickness. Now in Cornwall we have cottages, stone cottages, and they can be like 4, 5 foot in thickness. But I just really like how it does look quite English. Yeah. So he's saying, show the room. I'm going to show the room now. It's actually my favourite room that I've stayed in Sri Lanka so far.
I want this house.
Okay. Yeah, he was born in this house, so he's lived in this house his whole time, his whole life. But this is our room. Again, it's a huge room. We've got massive windows here. It lets in a lot of light. I really, really like this. We've got a mosquito net, but I don't think we're going to need that. It's too cold for mosquitoes, right?
No mosquito here.
Yeah, no mosquitoes here. Perfect.
1,560 sea level, this place.
Oh, wow. In meters?
Yes.
Wow. That's really, really high. So over 1,500 meters from the sea level. And here is our bedroom. I mean, our bathroom. Again, it's full of windows. I really enjoy the fact that there's windows. There we go. So in the morning, there's a beautiful view over there. But again,
from here to you look at view 300 kilometers.
You can see 300 kilometers. Wow, that's how high we are. It's really, really cool. See, I really like this room because it feels like you're actually in like your little micro house. It's like an apartment. You can see all the way through there. You can walk out. There's my beautiful Molly over there. And I don't know why, but I really like the doors in this place. Look at the doors. Really old wood. Beautiful. And look at the hinges. The hinges are super interesting. I know it's weird, like I'm into the hinges, but look, you can tell that they are old hinges, old style hinges. And I just really, really like that. Now, the bathroom's got a lot of character. I know a lot of people don't like this green, you know, it's a bit out of date, bit dated, but I like that this house is like this. It is an old house. They've kept it like this. And I guess in another 50 or another 138 years, if they keep it like this, you'll probably be able to charge a lot of money just because it's so authentic, you know. This is like a colonial style house, a British colonial style house in Sri Lanka, in the Tea Mountains. So much history here, super interesting. So like I say, really nice wood, really nice old wood here. What type of wood is this, do you know?
Teak.
Teak, ah, there we go, so old teak. And the doors, are they teak?
Teak.
There we go.
Teak. This is also teak.
Everything, all the wood is teak, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this. The roof is actually a wooden roof. It's teak. Really, really interesting. And look at the old switch.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Wi-Fi is on.
Oh, I just.
Okay.
Oops! I just turned the Wi-Fi off. So, oops! I thought that was maybe a light switch, but Molly's laughing at me. And we got the boss here.
This couch is give with them, presented my father.
This was given to your father.
This owner, British owner, give with my father.
Wow, so this is a super old couch. So I'm assuming this bit is newer. They've put new stuff on here, but look at this.
That is new. This is very old.
Wow. You can see how people have put their hands here and it's rubbed away. Wow. So this is some real old history here. Look at this. So this is the colonial style mixed with the like, because it's British colonial and we're in Sri Lanka, it's like a mix of British and Sri Lankan furniture design, but you can almost feel the history in it.
Same like this house.
Yeah, it's just as old as the house, right? The same era.
They presented my father.
Yeah. Wow, and you got an old clock up here. Wow, this really reminds me of England. Look at this. What kind of wood is this?
I don't know.
It's a darker wood for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. Super interesting. I just really like the doors as well. Really big, thick doors.
High.
Yeah, very high roof. Super high roof. I could stand on my own shoulders and only just reach the ceiling. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, Super cool. Thank you for showing me around, sir.
Okay, thank you, welcome.
And this is the little lounge as well. And when I came in, he made me some tea, some very nice tea. Tea from the local area. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
And I'm very hungry now, so I'm going to go into the town and I'm going to go get some food. So if you want to check out some cheap Sri Lankan food with me, then keep watching. Now, I just want to show you something here. This is the other side. This is like the back of the place. So the real nice views over there. But look at this. You've still got tea mountains down there, that whole mountain down there. In fact, all of that mountain there, apart from the very top of it, all tea. You can see over there, just there, that the cloud is climbing up the mountain. Really interesting. Now we've got an old railway line here with the railway station there. And we're going to walk into the town. In fact, I just want to have a quick look at this church that he was talking about, because I think a lot of the infrastructure here is old and it was built by the British. And in all honesty, it does look quite British actually. So you can tell which ones are built by the Portuguese because they look Portuguese, and you can tell which ones are British because they look British. How about that? Now, check out that little bell tower there. It's not quite the same as what we have in the UK, in all honesty. And yeah, they've got some sort of, they have got stained glass window here. It's one stain, it's yellow, and then they've got some blue glass up there. Got some little stars in the wall. And we've got a metal door here. Wow, metal door, what's in there? I can smell incense. Nice. Anyway, this is the church. Let's see if, I wonder if you can walk in the churches. In the UK, you can just always walk in the church. It's always open. No. Oh yeah, look, it's open. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. It looks really, really rustic, actually. Now I'm going to be quiet if there's people in here. Do you take your shoes off? I'm so used to taking my shoes off for temples. Oh, sorry. There is someone here that I've taken my shoes off for the church. I wonder if in the UK I'll just end up taking my shoes off just out of habit. It'd be hilarious. Anyway, this is the church. So it's quite simple. They've got, you know, Jesus carrying the cross around here and various other points in that timeline of that story of him being crucified. Obviously I've got to be quite nice and quiet, but this is the main area of the church, and this is the altar. So we've got images of Jesus and things like this, because it's a church. Anyway, it's quite simple, quite plain. In a British church there's more decoration, there's more sort of paintings and things like this. Usually there's paintings on the ceiling and on the wall. Now in here there isn't. They've got old what are these called? Pews. They're called, I believe they're called pews. This is exactly how they look in Britain, actually. Now, I haven't seen what churches look like in any other area of the world other than Britain. So yeah, tell me if this is how they look everywhere in the world. This looks like a British, it does look like a British church to me, really. I don't know what this is. What's this for? If anyone can tell me what that is, it's like a little thing there. Anyway, I don't want to disturb these people for too long. Hello. So let's go and check out this old town. Now, it's not very touristy at all, so I'm expecting to get a very good price for my food and to get some very authentic food. Because, to be honest with you, when you're walking around or when you're trying to eat in touristy places, the food's crap, to be honest with you. They make it like it's like Sri Lankan food for sure, like it's rice and curry, but they don't make it spicy or anything like this. They always think that you don't want any spice, and it's always quite boring. So when you end up in a town like this, you get much more authentic food. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut into getting into this town, because it's, I mean, who wants to spend 3 minutes, 4 minutes watching me walk down a bloody road? This town is so cool. I really like when buildings are made sort of real rustic. Hello, sir. Sir, where's the cheapest, best food? Where can I eat?
What is it?
Where can I eat some rice and curry? Hello, sir. Oh, what you doing? Oh, recycling.
Oh.
Ah, you don't speak any English. I want to eat. Where do I eat? Just down there. He doesn't speak any... Oh, they've got more over here. He doesn't speak any English. But look, they're recycling all these glass bottles. That's insane. That is all glass. And oh, we've got glass, we've got cans, we've got all sorts. Ah, very good. Oh, we've got cardboard. This is what I like to see. I like to see recycling, you know, it's much better. I hate seeing all these plastic bottles everywhere, thrown everywhere. That's one thing that's Tuk-tuk's beeping at me. That's one thing that I don't like is there muck on my screen? Bear with me just one momento. Un momento. There's no bloody bins in Sri Lanka anywhere. It's terrible. Sri Lankan government, sort yourself out. Get some bins on the go. Oh, look at this. No way. No way. This looks like a very, very similar to a British letterbox, a British post box. This is crazy. I haven't seen a post box like this in 2.5 years. No way. Look at that. It's even got the crown on it. That's insane. It's a bit different. Hello, sir. It's a bit different from what we have in the UK. Again, in the UK it's more decorated and quite often they're made out of metal, not concrete. But it's sort of a very similar shape, same colour, same sort of style, very British. It's so weird being in Asia and seeing British things. Look at this pollution that comes out of the bus. That's my biggest issue with Sri Lanka, is the pollution. Let's put my muzzle on. Let's see if they've got some cheap food in here. This is the first place. Hello. Do you have vegetable rice and curry?
Rice and curry?
Vegetarian.
Yes.
Yeah? And how much is it, sir?
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
300 rupees.
300 rupees? Okay, I'll come and check you out later. Thank you very much. Okay, so my number one rule when you're budget traveling is never ever stop at the first place. Now you can come back to it, of course, but you need to get a good idea of what the price is in the area. Now, you see how that... Just take my bloody muzzle off, there's no one here. You see how that man sort of had to think about how much it was. Usually, now sometimes it could be they're trying to think about the English words that they're going to say, and they're trying to calculate that from Sinhala. But usually it means that they're trying to come up with a tourist price for you. Check out this. Try not to get hit by the car. Check out this view. Wow, I wish I had a better camera. I really do. You can't hardly see any detail in the GoPro beyond 50 meters. And that is just so beautiful. Hello! That is just so beautiful. That is so picturesque. But yeah, the dude was probably thinking how rich does this white man look, basically? How much shall I charge him? So 300 rupees is quite expensive. Typically I spend, for rice and curry, vegetable, I typically spend about 160 to 180 rupees for vegetarian rice and curry. Hello, sir. Now it looked like that was a local place. Hello, how are you? It looked like that was the local place. It looked perfect, didn't look touristy at all. However, he definitely gave me the tourist price because it's about 170 rupees typically in, you know, a local restaurant for rice and curry. So this is quite close to Ella, which is a touristy area. So he's probably just given me a tourist price, which is annoying, I'm not going to say it's not annoying, but I understand it for sure. I do. Oh, look at this. We've got water coming out of the rock. I wonder if that is... Oh, I'm going to have to climb up and check that out. I wonder if that is really just coming out of the rock, or if it is just on the topsoil, hitting the rock, and then coming out. Oh, I better not get hit by this ambulance. That would be pretty ironic, eh? I almost want to taste the water. Where is it coming out? I'm gonna have to climb up. Let's taste this rock water. We're high up in the mountains, so this should be the cleanest water. I used to drink water like this in Thailand and Laos. In fact, I even think there's a video of me drinking some jungle water. Try not to fall, but let's see what we can get here. So this is coming out. Yeah, let's see if it's clean. That is very clean water. My hand's dirtier than the water. Let me wipe my hand. Let's get some of this water. Oh, that's good water. That's very good water. Could save myself 70 rupees for a bottle of water. That's clean water. That's some good water, that is. That's probably filtered through the rocks. Purified water is good for your skin, good for your soul. I'm getting beeped at. Let's jump down. First I'll get some milk. I'll get some vanilla milk. Hello. Hello, hello.
Diesel problem.
What is this? What is this?
This one is pan leaf.
Pan. Do you eat it?
Yeah.
Ah. Wow, you have really beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
Tiger eye, yeah.
Diesel problem.
Diesel problem. Oh, that's why they're all here.
Full down.
No diesel, no petrol, no gas, no milk powder.
Milk powder.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's literally, look at this. Everybody's waiting here because they can't move. There's no diesel, there's no petrol. And for some reason, there's no milk powder either. Everyone keeps telling me there's no milk powder. Oh, there's a restaurant here. This looks cheaper. Hello, sir. Hello, how are you? Do you have vegetable rice and curry?
Rice and curry, yes.
Vegetarian?
Yes.
Yeah, how much is it, sir?
200.
200. Okay, I'll have one, please.
Have it here or take away?
Eat here, yeah. And do you have milk tea?
Yes.
And how much is that, sir?
70.
And one milk tea, please. Thank you, sir. Okay, there you go. I mean, everyone was telling me to go up the hill. I don't know why, because literally almost next door is this cheap place. Anyway, I'm going to cut to when I have the food, and we'll do a little food review. Okay, guys, I definitely chose the right place. This is why you should always look around and don't stop off or choose the first thing. So check this out. We've got some onion salad here. Onion salad here. Let me just give it a little taste. We've got some tomato in there, and quite often they put some lime. No lime in this one. We've got some...
Do you want a tea more?
Oh, yeah, tea please.
That's all?
Yeah, and do you have like a glass of water?
Glass of water?
Yes, please.
Hot water or cold water?
Cold water, please. Okay, so, wow. They put something in this, I don't know what it is, but it's spicy. Yeah, look, some little red chilies. That is really delicious. I thought it was tomato, but it's red onion and red chili. And some cucumber. It tastes really, really good. Really spicy. Super spicy. And I like spice. We got a potato curry. It's cold, but it's nice. And sir, what is this? He's gone. What is this?
Brinjal.
Pardon?
Brinjal.
What is it?
Brinjal.
Is that Sri Lankan word?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what vegetable is it?
Brinjal.
Oh, okay, it's a Sri Lankan vegetable. And what's this, sir?
That's lady's finger.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm still learning about the food here in Sri Lanka. I haven't been here for very long, but let's load up this plate. So, guess how much this cost me, this meal here. Now, you can pause the video for a moment, put your comment down below. I'm waiting for you. Oh no, wait, pause it. There we go. I don't need to wait for you. Oh, that sounded a bit rude. But look at this. Let's load this bad boy up. So we've got our rice here, big old portion of rice. Now in Thailand, that's like a large rice. Now here, that's just a normal size rice. I would show you the mountain of fried rice that the dude has behind me. I don't want to just suddenly point my camera in some dude's face that's eating. But yeah, let's load this up. Let's get this bad boy on the go. And then I'll try and work out what they've put in these curries. We've got many different things here. Now, I did say that they didn't have many vegetables in their food here. Well, in fact, they do have many vegetables, but usually the portions are really small. But here, the portions are way bigger, so I'm getting a lot more vegetables today, which is really good. So this is eggplant, by the looks of it. Yeah, there's definitely eggplant in this, and there's some red chili, looks nice and spicy. So we've got the potato curry, we've got this stuff here. Let's turn it round for you. We've got the dal. Now this is quite a yellow dal here, a greeny yellow dal. And we got some green beans, we've got some tomato, onion. Again, we got some eggplant, and we got something there that I don't know. We got these little white things. I don't know what it is. We've got some black peppercorn in there. Look at that. Wow, look at this. Look at the colours on this plate. Beautiful. Sri Lankan food is so beautiful. It tastes amazing. It's typically it's quite good for you. There's quite a lot of unhealthy stuff in it, like the samosas and stuff. They're all fried. In fact, let's just dump that on because it's nice and spicy. I like some spice. So, this meal, literally, look at this. This cost me 92 pence. It's absolutely unbelievable. So let's say $1.20 or something like this. I have to guess, but 92 pence. I'm just gonna fill me up. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly try some of these ingredients, some of these curries for you. So we've got the potato curry here. I don't know if it is potato. It's got similar texture and flavour, but slightly different texture. I don't really know. Oh, thank you very much. And we got our milk tea here. Obviously, Sri Lanka is known for its tea. They grow thousands and thousands of acres of it everywhere. We're on a tea mountain, so let's try out this tea. Typically, Lipton tea is grown near here. Now Lipton tea isn't my favourite because it's not as strong as British breakfast tea, but let's give it a go because they like to brew it for a long time here. Wow, it's so sweet. That is absolutely delicious. That might even be one of the best. It's the best tea I've had in Sri Lanka so far. And it's a big old cup as well. Sometimes they give you, they mess about with you and give these tiny little cups. 70 baht for that. I don't even know what 70 baht is. I'll pop it on the screen. Potato curry. That is certified gold standard, but I don't know if it's potato. Now, what we got here? This is some sort of green bean and eggplant. Let's give this a little go. I'm gonna have to go in for another one on that. I put too much rice. Let's give it a go. We've got all sorts of little things in here. We've got like little brown things and little white things. I have no idea what it is. Maybe it's the bean from the inside. What is this? I don't really know what it is. I think it's a bean, like a green bean. Yeah, look. They got them white things in there, look. Let me get it out. You see there? there's the white things. So it's some sort of bean, legume, or something like this. It tastes really, really nice. The only thing, this is quite a common thing, these green beans, but they're usually quite greasy. Like they fry them off in grease or something. Anyway, this is bloody delicious. Not spicy. I think they put butter with this. So imagine green beans and butter, stir fried or like sauteed. How do you say it? That's what this tastes like, and it's got a tomatoey flavour to it as well because it has some tomatoes in there. So this is like the fresh greeny essence to the dish, to the meal. Whatever it is, it's really, really crunchy, even though it's soft. Look how soft it is. Did I just put rice in my tea? It's really floppy, really soft, but it's still super crunchy. I don't understand how they do this. Bloody delicious. It has a similar flavour to green beans and green pepper, like a bell pepper. Oh, it's like a bell pepper. It tastes very much like a bell pepper. Really, really tasty. Anyway, we'll give it a little turn around. Got some dal here. Let's see what this one tastes like. Now, dal is one of my favourites. I even cook this in Laos. I really enjoy it. Again, it's cold, so quite often the curry will come cold. I don't know why. I think they just cook the curry up for the day in the morning, and then they just serve it up. But it's usually really, really hot in Sri Lanka, and so eating hot curry makes you sweat, especially when it's spicy. So I think that's part of the reason why as well. It's cooler here, but I don't mind it. It's really tasty. Look at that for a mouthful. It's a good dal. I like a dal that is really reduced. So you can see here that it is really like a puree, and that's how I like it. Quite often it'll be quite bitty, and it's not broken down so much, and it's nice, but the flavour really mixes up when you get that puree sort of texture to the dal. Absolutely delicious. Now we got this here. This is hopefully spicy because so far these two things haven't been spicy, and I do like a good bit of spice. So let's check this out. I can see some tomato in there, a little bit of carrot, and it almost looks like caramelized eggplant. I don't know what he called it. I couldn't work out what he was saying. I asked him to repeat himself way too many times. It got awkward. So if you can tell me what this is, but it looks glorious. Absolutely glorious. I'm dropping rice everywhere. Let's get it in my mouth. Okay. That's the dog's bollocks. That is something that I don't know what it is. It's got the texture. What is that? That has got a strange texture. It's got the texture of like a candied potato. I don't know how else to say it, but this is like almost like a translucent, hard potato that is almost crunchy, but it's not. It's like it used to be crunchy, but it went stale. Obviously it hasn't. I'm trying to explain the texture. It doesn't taste stale. It tastes very fresh. It tastes very aromatic. It's spicy. Let's get some more in my mouth so I'm starting to forget what it tastes like. Sri Lankan food so far is the best food I've had. Really good food. Sri Lanka's my favourite cuisine so far. I will say bamboo soup. Don't just spit. No, bamboo soup is my favourite from Laos, and khao soi from up in the north of Thailand. That's my favourite from Thailand. But they're typical rice and curry dishes. They're vegetable rice and curry. They always come with some rice and 3 or 4, maybe even 5 curries. And this is amazing. This is the best thing. This is like 92 pence. I believe with the tea, it's about £1, just over £1. So I've got all of this, many different flavours. I've got a big bit of rice, huge meal. I've got a beautiful sweet tea, sweet milky tea. It's full fat milk, bloody gorgeous. Let me have a sip of this. I know it's probably boring, but I need to try some more of this. It's so sweet. It's like what UK people call chai tea, but without the spices, without so many of the spices. But there's some sort of spice in here. It's not cinnamon, but it's something like that. It's like almost like a masala tea, but it's not. It's just really sweet, really strong tea, and it's delicious. I might even have another one. I could have just made a single food vlog out of this place, but I've really treated you here. So subscribe, like, comment. Like I say, even if you don't like my videos, but you watch it and you want to comment, you want to tell me I'm a do it. It helps. Anyway, love, peace, and prosperity to you all. If you can make someone smile today, do it. Why not? Anyway, safe. Until next time, goodbye.